Ledecky, a commanding force in this event for a while now. You saw Allison Schmidt above her in lane 3, looking for another Olympic berth as well. And then you've got Leah Smith below Ledecky, expected also to be a factor in the race for second. Let's be clear about that. So Ledecky, who kind of paced herself in the morning prelim swim, Rowdy, which leads me to the next question. Do you anticipate perhaps the lowering of Katie's world record in this race?
I don't believe that she took a hard stroke this morning. That entire 400 freestyle still goes 4:02. She's going to blast out this first 50 and force everyone else to react. That's what she usually does. It totally takes them out of their own race plan. She's broken 11 world records over the last 4 years, and I think you just might see one here.
Among those 11 world records, Rowdy, 2 in this discipline, the 400, 4 more in the 800, and 5 world records in the 1500. A discipline not contested at the Olympics for the women. But
ridiculous.
If it was, that would be another runaway gold medal for Katie Ledecky.
And you know, it's so simple. Her game plan is just, she treats this race like a 200 freestyle. Everyone else treats it as a distance event, as a 400. You can see that 56.3. Dan, that might be a little too fast. A second and a half ahead of world record.
Wait a minute, isn't that what you were saying in London 4 years ago? When she went out in the 800 and beat Rebecca Adlington, and you said, yeah, I think she might have gone out too fast.
A little too fast.
She hung on and shocked us all at the age of 15. Now 4 years later, here we are, and her first chance to get on her second straight Olympic team. So we'll see if Katie Ledecky has gone out a little too quickly. Well, approaching 2 seconds under world record time now.
Michael Phelps standing next to us, kind of jumping up and down, cheering for Katie, obviously. Teammate Allison Schmidt right above her in lane number 3, kind of fighting for second with Leah Smith. Remember, 2 didn't go to Rio.
We're approaching the halfway mark, and Ledecky is way ahead of the world record line.
Dan, look at this flip. She's going to flip at 156.2. That could make the individual 200 freestyle when we get that a little bit later on.
Yeah, folks, this is just the beginning of Ledecky's program. She's got the 200, the 800 as well, and who knows what she's doing. The crowd has risen to their feet watching Ledecky and what could be another incredible record-breaking race.
Right. You know, getting lost right now is Leah Smith. She is having an amazing race right now, only about a body and a half behind Katie Ledecky.
Still on that world record pace.
Boy, she jumped on that first 50, Dan. I know I said it 4 years ago, but I mean, the speed she had that first 100, if she's got any type of speed like that in the 100 and 200 free, you can see the line starting to catch her a little bit.
Yeah, it's gotten a little tighter on her. Leah Smith is in great shape to get to her first Olympics.
No doubt
100 meters left for Ledecky.
You know, Katie's hurting, Dan. Katie Ledecky is definitely hurting right now because she didn't have that great roping stroke. She's starting to flatten out a little bit. Kind of lost her kick, and now Leah Smith is only about a body length behind. I don't think she's going to catch Katie Ledecky, but the world record line may now catch Katie Ledecky.
Ledecky broke the world record in this 400 free twice back in August of 2014. Now she hears the crowd pump her up a little bit, and 50 meters left for Ledecky, who's going to punch her ticket to another Olympic Games. Now it's 4 tenths ahead of the world record.
Great turn there. That was what was really interesting. She had a really good turn even though she's hurting. And now she's fighting that world record line with all she's got.
Losing some ground. It's now ahead of her. But Katie Ledecky is on her way to another Olympics. And she'll go there with Leah Smith in the women's 400 free. Those two are so far out in front of everybody else as Ledecky hits the wall 3:58.98, and Smith hits the wall right behind her in 4 minutes 6.5. So Ledecky on her way in the 400 free for the first time in Olympics after making it the 800. And Michael Phelps among the thousands here, giving Katie Ledecky a standing ovation.